One of the biggest problems that has been pointed out, written about, and finally really studied by some of the biggest names in the field is that rules that stop crypto adoption. This is the biggest problem. It's stopping a lot of people from adopting cash or even integrating it into their lives. Most important changes in the law, and we could already see them with Mika. Now, in this video, I really want to talk about a lot of things that are going on. Even Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, has given us a big message to read, look over, and think about for a while because everything is changing. This could be a historic year for crypto, and we're going to talk about it. That being said, everyone is welcome to the channel. For people who are new to the service, my name is Joni. So I hope that by the end of this movie, you have become a subscriber. That being said, let's dive right in. Yes, the end of the law has definitely held crypto back. It's really been getting in the way. I mean, pay attention as we virtually study establishment players, business players, and the biggest banks. They don't have to use the tools. They don't have to give their users the tech until the gap can be covered and the rules are clear. It's already clear that some big names like Morgan Stanley are moving forward and offering crypto services to their clients, and that's because of what they're starting to see in crypto. And this is how laws are changing over time. Now let's move from this real brief to this release from Ripple. This will last until April 9th, 2024. There may be some information in this that I can skip over, but I spelled it out anyway because a lot of people don't read the whole thing. Mika is a groundbreaking set of rules for regulating cryptocurrencies that will go into effect in the European Union in 2024. Its goal is to make the EU's crime laws more consistent and to make the region a leader in crypto law. The EU has 27 member states with a total population of 450 million people. Mika is a huge opportunity for companies like Ripple that offer crypto asset providers. Here are the most important points that have to do with Ripple and XRP. Now we're getting to the truth of regulations and client safety. So Mika sets up a standard function, or more accurately, a standard job for crypto operations across the EU. This makes sure that customers are safer and that everything is clear. If Ripple and XRP are both licensed in the EU, they might be able to work across the block instead of having to deal with a bunch of different rules. Now is a good time to issue tokens. So Ripple, with ROUSD, now they do talk about Ripple as an XRP company. We know that you already know that's not true. In this case, we know that Ripple workers did make XRP in the XRPL. Besides that, though, they are not the ones who issue XRP. Even though they have the trust, they are not the main company for XRP anymore. But I will say that this can really cover that with ROUSD, but Ruro could also start to become, you already know, a truth with Mika. Now we have stable rules for coins and tokens, which, as I said, is kind of like focusing in ROUSD or Ruro in this case. Mika sets strict requirements for stable coins, which means that artificial stable coins are banned and fiat-backed ones are regulated. As a safe coin, XRP can be used in crossword puzzles and as a way to get cash. This fits with Mika's focus on openness and reducing threats. Under Mika's plan, Ripple's current relationships with financial institutions could also be used to their fullest potential. On top of that, we have governmental custody roles. Mika requires strong custody solutions for crypto assets to make sure that client budgets are safe and not wasted. This may make banks and other financial institutions more likely to use Ripple and XRP for bills since they meet EU standards. Yes, the big players in the EU should now start to use Ripple and XRP to make transactions. Because of the rules that make it easy for regulators to read, many games have been hesitant to use the technology. These changes also have bigger effects on creativity and adoption. Mika's exact rules make the EU a center for crypto innovation around the world. Ripple can benefit from institutions becoming more confident faster and more people using XRP as a digital currency that follows the rules set by regulators. We also know exactly what this means for Ripple and XRP. We have clearly moved the border bills, as I told Mika. It basically offers crypto, if you will. It gives crypto a safe name. As you men can honestly see here, it gives it legitimacy, which does allow those established partnerships to be used in a big way by Ripple. Then there is regulation truth. Again, a lot of the risks that have been stopping a lot of acceptance for a long time have been reduced. We can also help institutions accept Ripple so they can use it for things like payments. It's possible for institutional trust to grow under Mika's uniform regulatory framework. Ripple's focus on enterprise use cases makes XRP a useful tool for businesses in the EU that need crypto solutions that are compliant. We know that Ripple wants the XRP system to be a major player in the business world. That's pretty much what Happens when enterprise DeFi offers tokenization services and a lot more. Now we have an effect on the whole world. Mika's plan should lead to similar rules being made around the world, which would let Ripple use its success in the EU as a model for other markets. This would make XRP even more useful as a digital asset used all over the world. Now, I want to talk about this because I know Mika is that big for rules around the arena, like in the US. And if we think about it, Ripple already knows how to build that form. But it comes with a script that lets you start with something like, hello, bet what you know that the EU has rules for us. In the EU, this is exactly how things are controlled. This is how we follow the rules in the EU. So we might just want to try that right here, right there. You get it? So Ripple has already thought about it. Because of this, you know that we often say Ripple is like 4D chess. Well, everyone else is playing checkers. In addition to this, we also have this over here from a Smoke Dog. A big thank you to Smoke Dog. Yes, Mika will set a standard for full crypto control around the world. We were right when we said it is an accelerant. It speeds up rules around the world. And this is where Mika really sets an example for full crypto control. Different parts of the world are trying to use it as an example, which was started by the European Commission. Mika is a full framework for regulating crypto assets that aims to make crypto laws the same across the EU. It starts to apply to stablecoin eCash token producers in June 2024 and lasts until the end of the year. As I already said, it's getting close. But to be honest, this can really change a lot of the rules that govern the field. At the regional level, the European Union made the rule about promoting crypto assets, setting a standard for crypto laws around the world. And that's really going to be the way things work together if you're the G20, the NF, the FSB, or other groups, as well as the BIs that have been working on making this worldwide framework for harmonized regulations. This really is going to be a big goal for them. I think they will also use Mika as a kind of model. But in this case, we have almost completely changed how the EU regulates crypto assets, setting a global pattern. By putting in place clear rules that are specific to the industry, Mika no longer only provides legal reality for everyone who wants to do business in the EU, but also practical clarity so that it will boost crypto innovation all over the world and sets an example for other systems around the world in the long run. As of this year, the final rules have been put in place. European land is almost at our feet. The crypto industry has gotten rid of its Wild West image because it shows banks and other institutions how the solutions it's creating can improve digital payment systems and appliances and give their customers better products. Because the financial world is always changing, adopting the transformative power of blockchain and virtual goods is not only an option, it's a must for those who want to stay relevant. All of that is about institutions. All of that is about the big banks, the giants, right? This will show up in the green light and trade everything we know about the place. And even here, we have Mika rules that can be sent to other places. The EU's lawmakers passed the Mika law, which is specific to digital assets. The goal was to create a single set of crypto rules that could be applied to all crypto assets and the activities and services that go along with them. The success of this law could give other countries a way to do things or a template that can lead to.